So let's get into this education situation, man.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
All right. Now I want to ask you, do I be because I say Pendulum Ink. Is it Pendulum Ink or Pendulum Ink? Because sometimes I feel like I'm saying it wrong. And I hear you saying
I say pendulum, but like pendulum is fine too.
okay.
Pendulum. I think it's kind of like Thanos thing.
Okay. Cool, man. So for those out there, I mentioned this in your intro as well. You have this school for lyricists and lyricism, and it's rare to have a school that actually people learn from. Like actually, people go to public schools and charter schools. I mean, go to school today. I mean, established institutions right now.
Yes.
And drop out, don't learn nothing, leave it, all of this and this and that, because they don't see the value. Going here to Pendulum, it's like automatically you see the value instantly. When you were talking earlier about your process, and I was like, this is the type of analogies that you get to understand. Like you breaking it down. I also when talking to you, you told me before about like NYU background. Right. So I feel and felt that was one of those pieces to the puzzle that I wanted you to elaborate on, so people understand both worlds of what you've created and the world of what institution stems from. Right. So can you elaborate on like your experience of like NYU and some of that background of what you were going to NYU and everything like that?
Yeah, so I was going to NYU studying law. Basically, I had already gone there to be a paralegal, and then I was like, maybe I should become an attorney. I think I might have ADHD. I just could not focus in that classroom after a while. I just couldn't do it, so I kind of dropped out. But that institution of learning, sitting there and listening to the teachers, that was. It didn't resonate with me. I felt like I was more of a leader. And I would be able to mentor and teach. And eventually I was saying to myself, maybe like around the pandemic, maybe a year after pandemic, like, I need to be teaching hip hop at some stage, some way or shape or form. I need to teach this thing. Because I have so much knowledge on this. I study so much. I hear and listen to everything. But I didn't know how to go about it. And, finally I met with a couple people, shout out to Jeff Walker, Chilla Jones, and Rob Nice. And we just kind of put it together. Luckily, two of those guys have, master's degrees. So they were able to teach me how to teach. And yeah, it's an interesting concept to teach hip hop, because a lot of people have their reservations. Like, you can't teach art. And I'm like, well, I'm not teaching you how to paint. I'm not teaching you how to paint like me. I'm teaching you how to actually paint. There is a method to everything. Like, some people are self-taught. Some people need to go to art school. And it should be the same thing with hip hop and rap.
And one of the things I was telling my wife, that looking at like people such as yourself, or seeing people get these honorary doctorates. So like Busta Rhymes, I think got one. Like these artists got one, and I was explaining to her, I was like, these people don't necessarily need to go to school. Like they've lived the experience.
Yes.
They should get a doctorate off of experience. Like their life in itself is the what's taught